Last year, I sent thousands of cards all over the place. TCGplayer, eBay, Card Kingdom, Card Conduit, Facebook groups. I did all that stuff so you guys don't have to. Let's talk about the results. I achieved TCGplayer Trade-In Level 3. Now, what that means is I did level 1, level 2, level 3 to achieve the highest level. The first level, you can only send one order in at a time. The second level, I believe it's 5. And then the third level, you can do 10 orders at a time. The reason I did that is I wanted to see how the process was. I wanted to see if it's worth the time. And I just wanted to achieve that so you guys don't have to, right? So, what I learned with TCGplayer Trade-In is it's really simple to do. So all you're going to do is you're going to get the app. I personally like using the computer. If you want to use the computer, that's fine, the desktop version. So get the app, add your card or cards, go to the top on the app and select the trade-in, add the trade-in. It's going to open up the page. It'll show you all the offers for the cards. It'll always give you the highest offers first, okay? Then you simply submit the trade. That's it, right? No, there's still a little bit more work to do, but it's actually pretty easy with TCG Trade-In. So after you add the cards, accept the offers, you have to print a packing label, you have to sort them accordingly, and you have to ship them within, I think they have to receive them within 7 days. If they receive them within 7 days, first of all, they're very quick to confirm that they got your package. Second of all, after they receive the package, they'll review it. They're also very quick to review that. I haven't had one take more than a couple days after they received it. After they receive it, they will finalize your trade-in. They will make the adjustments on the grades. We'll talk about grades in another video because I've noticed some, I don't want to say inconsistencies, but differences between like Card Kingdom and TCGplayer, just to name the top two. But once you do that, they will give you your payout. So add your cards, submit your trade-in, accept your trade-in or don't, it's up to you. Pack them up, sort them, then pack them up, send them off. Be sure to add the tracking in the app or on the store. After you do that, make sure that your payout method is selected, whether you want store credit or you just want to get paid in cash. Now, if you're just going to flip a whole bunch of bulk rare stuff or stuff you don't play with into other cards, store credit is fine. But the difference between TCGplayer and Card Kingdom, as an example, is TCGplayer doesn't give you bonus store credit. Now, Card Kingdom does give you bonus store credit, but Card Kingdom tend to has inflated prices, okay? So you have to give and take. Give and take. What do you want? You know, I like them both. I think they're probably pretty close to the same. If I was just going to sell cards directly for cash and be done with it, I would use TCGplayer because they're much faster than Card Kingdom when it comes to packaging or receiving the cards, reviewing the cards, and then submitting the money. Because as soon as they review it, it's submitted for a payout. Now, TCGplayer only does payouts on, I believe it's Mondays and Thursdays. It says on the website, you can look it up yourself. But once they issue that payment, it's just going to depend on how long it takes your bank to receive it. I use my routing number and my checking account number. My bank is very quick. So if they issue it on a Monday, right, I just got to pay out yesterday. So it's really simple. You can go like the Sick Deals route on Facebook. I love Sick Deals. James Keenan is a good dude. But you have to understand, when you do something like that, you have to list all the cards. Then you have to answer 10, 15 different messages about the cards. Some of those people aren't even going to follow through with the purchase of the cards. They're just going to waste your time. Then you have to package 10, 15 different things. So unless you're dealing with high-end cards, at the end of the day, you're probably investing more time than you are getting a return on the money for the cards. So in my opinion, if you have a large amount of cards to sell, either do Card Kingdom or TCGplayer. I do not recommend Card Conduit. Do not recommend it. Card Conduit does exactly the same thing that TCGplayer does, but they charge you for every card if you don't sort them. And then if you are bulk, they charge you a fee for the card and a percentage on the final sale. So Card Conduit is going to eat up a lot of your profits when you could just sort the cards yourself. Now, will they buy anything? Yeah, they'll take all of it. They'll take all of it. But pennies on a lot of stuff. Okay? So you may be just better off to keep some of those bulk rares and try again in a couple years. You know, unless you just want to get rid of everything. But I really like TCGplayer as far as the trade-in stuff goes. It's highly recommended. You don't get store credit, but that's a trade-off because sometimes you can get cheaper cards. I got a little note list here. That's really about all I have to talk about TCGplayer. I can go more in depth about it if you guys would like. Maybe I can do a whole video and show you guys an entire process from start to finish. The next video I do, I will talk about card condition, because I think the condition of cards is a very big deal. One thing I did learn working with TCGplayer is I'm not as tough on grading cards as they are. I've had issues with Card Kingdom in the past over condition of cards. Not cards that I've sent them, cards I've received from them. You know, when I get near mint card, I want a near mint card, not a card that's got a binder ding in it or whiting around the edges, you know. So, and I know grading is all it's all based on human opinion, human element, stuff like that. Maybe the person looking at the cards wasn't feeling well that day. Maybe something bad happened to their family, you know. But at the end of the day, I recommend TCGplayer trade-in. You have to do a little bit of work. All in all, it took me about a month to go from level 1 to level 3. As soon as level 1 was done, I immediately submitted the orders to get level. As soon as I was done with level 1, I submitted the orders because then I was level 2 to get to level 3. I think you have to have five successful trade-ins with a trade-in grade percent of 90% or better. I can do another video about that if you guys would like more details. This video is already pretty long, so I'm just going to say, if you're still here watching this video and you're not following me, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Follow me. There's also, we still got a couple of these bundles left for the Snow White in January. That's about all I got for y'all. I appreciate you. Nothing but love. And I'll see you again real soon.